this is a stunning cover. And then these scissors like fly across the air and kill him, and she freaks out. This book was just way too long. This book is 430 pages long. Why? I ended up getting to the 41% mark of the Southern Book Club Guide to Slaying Vampires. That is such a long title.
What do you do, like eat all damn day?
In the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy, something that really bugs me is none of my editions match. And it is eating up. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and I hope you are doing so lovely. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog. Today is Monday, October 3rd. Oh my god, I can't believe it's already October. I have some book mail to show you. I'm going to go over my weekly TBR with you guys. And yeah, so it's currently 6 o'clock. My dinner is on the counter. I'm waiting for it to be done. So we're going to just speed through this really quickly. So I got my book of the month package. I did an unboxing over on my TikTok. So if you want to see the full unboxing, go follow me on my TikTok. But you would think by now I would learn to have the books by me before I start filming. But no, they're all over the room. So hold on one second. First book I got was Foul Lady Fortune by Chloe Gone. I had to get this. I just read These Violent Delights and Our Violent Ends, which my 24-hour reading vlog that I read those two books are up on my channel now, so go watch it. So I had to get this, and this is a stunning cover. I'm loving the pink vibes. I'm usually not a pink girly, but I love this. I'm not going to say what this is about because I do think this gives away something that happened in the conclusion of the duology, so I'm not going to say it, but I'm very excited to read this. I don't know when I'll be picking this up, hopefully soon, but very excited. Next book I got was a thriller. I really like Book of the Month thrillers. They tend to be good. They tend to be hits with me. I've never really gotten one that I haven't liked. And this one is The Family Game by Steadman. And let's read what this is about because I actually don't know. Harriet Reed, a novelist on the brink of literary stardom, is newly engaged to Edward Holbeck, the heir of a powerful family, and though Edward has long tried to sever ties with them, news of the couple's imminent marital bliss has the Holbecks inching back into their lives. As Harriet is drawn into their lavish world, the family seems perfectly welcoming, so when Edward's father, Robert, hands Harriet a tape of a book he's been working on, she's eager to listen. But as she presses play, it is clear that this isn't just a novel, it's a confession to a grisly crime or murder, and suddenly the game is in motion. Feeling isolated and confused, Harriet must work out if this is part of the plan to test her loyalty or something far darker. What is it that Robert sees in her? Why give her the power to destroy everything? This might be a game to the Holbeck family, but for Harriet, losing might prove deadly. Oh, yeah, this is good. I might have to squeeze this in this month. I feel like there was a movie like this. Wasn't there a movie? I'm picturing this movie where like they go to someone's family's house and there's a dinner, but it turns into like a murder mystery kind of thing. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Very excited. Okay, let's go over this week's TBR. So let's do audiobooks first. So the audiobook I'm currently listening to is Girl Forgotten by Karen Slaughter. I think I'm like 75-ish, maybe 80% of the way through this book. I'm really liking it. It's really good. I like it. It's the companion novel to Pieces of Her, which I read a couple weeks ago, and a lot of people were saying this one's so much better than Pieces of Her, and then I heard like this one's not that good, like it's kind of boring. And I do like this book. I think it's a lot better than Pieces of Her. I think it's you still get the familiarity of like the characters that were in Pieces of Her, but there's like a whole new thing. I really enjoyed this book. So that's that. And then physical reading, the one book I'm reading this week, because I am, again, I don't know why I do this to myself, I am double filming. I'm filming a secret vlog, but there's only one book for it, so it shouldn't be that bad. But for that book, if you guys follow me on Goodreads, you already know, but I'll just quickly show it. So that's the book I'm reading. I am halfway through it, so hoping to be done with this tomorrow sometime. We'll see, but for this video, we are going to be reading The Witch Haven by Sasha Payton Smith. I'm very excited to start reading witchy books. I've been eyeing this on my shelf, and I'm so freaking excited. And then the next book is The Taking of Jake Livingston. I know this came out last year, and I wanted to read it last year. I didn't get to, so yes, pumped about this. But that is all the updates, reading updates, everything I'm going to talk to you guys about. I'm going to go eat because I'm hungry, and I'm going to watch either House of the Dragon or a movie. We'll see, and I'll talk to you guys later. Tuesday. I am here with reading updates. So I actually finished Girl Forgotten by Karen Slaughter, and I'm going to give it a 4-star. It was really good. I liked it more than Pieces of Her, and I think because there was more of a mystery thriller type deal to it. There was more of a murder mystery to it than just like figuring out like the pieces of Mom, if you know what I'm saying. So I give it a 4-star. I really liked it. For my next audiobook, I started listening to, I forget what it's called. I started listening to Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. I read Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. I really liked it, loved the writing style, so I'm listening to this. I literally just started it. I'm only 30 minutes in. No, right? Yeah, I'm only 30 minutes into it. I listened to it while I worked out, and from what I'm gathering, we're following a husband and wife who are going on a weekend trip to kind of, they've been having a lot of issues and their therapist suggested doing this, so they're doing it. I think they're going to the Highlands during the winter, and her husband has face blindness. I've never read anything with face blindness. It's actually where like they don't recognize people, like they don't even recognize their wife. The wife could be standing there and they'd have no idea because they don't recognize faces. Very interesting. That's all I know so far. I actually got some books from the library that I borrowed. Let's do a library haul. So I actually borrowed Coraline, and I wasn't expecting it to be ready to, like, for me to read yet. It was saying, the last time I looked, it was like 3 weeks left, and I was like, perfect, because I'll read it during my cozy fall weekend. But it was ready to borrow, so I did borrow it. I'm going to read it. It's going to be the first book I read during my cozy weekend vlog. So that will be first. I got the Southern's Book Club Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. I really liked the Final Girl Support Group. Yes, I really like the Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. It was my first Grady Hendrix book, so I'm really curious to see how I like this one. A lot of people really like this book. So I got that to read on my Kindle, which I haven't used my Kindle in probably a year. This is my Kindle. She's green. I don't like this on it anymore. I want to take this off, but I also don't want the sticky residue. But yes, she's the pretty green color. When I first got my Kindle, I was really into my Kindle, and then I kind of fell off because I will admit I love a physical book more than anything. I think it's just the feeling of the book, flipping the pages, owning the book. I love it. But I'm trying to be good about book buying. I've really been really chill about book buying this year. I haven't really done any book buying, but I am going to. I am going to very, very soon, which I'm very excited for. But yeah, I've been really good about book buying this year. I really wanted to make it a goal this year to like get through my TBR, and I think I've done a pretty good job. But yes, so I'm going to read Coraline and the Southern Book Guide, you know what I'm saying, the Grady Hendrix book on my Kindle, which will make me use my Kindle. But for now, for my physical book, I have two here. I actually just put up a poll on my Instagram, which if you guys aren't following me on my Instagram, it's linked down below. It's just kalreadsalot. I'll put it up on the screen. It's always linked down below. You should follow me. But I can't decide between these two books. So we have The Witch Haven by Sasha Payton Smith, and we also have The Taking of Jake Livingston. So hopefully they will decide. I don't care either way, but that's my issue, is I don't care either way. But we'll see. I'll check back before I go to bed. I did finish the book that I'm doing for my vlog that I was talking about yesterday, so that's good. But I also have book mail. I don't know what this is. But let's open it together, shall we? Whew, that is so satisfying. I'm surprised that worked. It usually doesn't work. Oh my god. Okay, I do know what this is. I love the feel of this cover. So this is Big Bad. It says A Novel from the World of Buffy the Vampire Slayer by Lily Anderson. And this is what the cover looks like. I have never seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Should we read what this is about? Because I have no idea what this is about. Demondale, California, 1999. Like Sunnydale, but a whole lot more evil. Step into this alternate reality where chaos reigns supreme. The mayor's son, Shade, has created permanent darkness over Sunnydale, fully opening the hell mouth once and for all. Now the newly Christian Demondale has become a safe haven for vampires, beasts, and all types of ruffians. It's never been better to be bad. Aspiring supervillains and super nerds, Jonathan and Andrew attempt to hold their own in a town full of monsters while 1,100-year-old vengeance demon Anna is just looking for something to give her life purpose again, spending her days working at an evil juice bar, but soon word gets out that there's a big bad on the scene. One more powerful and one more destructive than anyone who's come before. And she, of course, is Buffy this Vampire Slayer, and she's hell-bent on rooting out all this reality's evil by any means necessary. Now, Jonathan, Andrew, and Anna must recruit a team of Demondale's most notorious villains, including Angela, Spike, Drusel, and even Ripper, the malevolent magic shop owner, in order to save the world, but it'll be no easy feat to put their pride and differences aside and stop the worst thing that has ever come to town. Good. Oh, cute. Okay, I think I'm really gonna like this. And it's pretty short. Let's see how many pages this is. Oh, it's like 311 pages, so it's pretty short. I might squeeze this in for October, but yeah, those are all my reading updates. I'm gonna go have my dinner because yet again it is sitting on the counter. I don't know why I choose to film right before I eat my dinner, but you know, so I'm gonna go eat, and I'm finally gonna watch House of the Dragon because I didn't watch it yet. So let's go do that. Hang on, y'all, because guess who is way too like lazy, and I gotta have a light on because it's too dark in here. I'll take the glasses off because I love y'all. Okay, hi guys. Okay, this sweatshirt, let me explain. So how many years ago did I buy this? I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 years ago. I bought this sweatshirt when I was very, very tipsy. I will say I did listen to this podcast. I was in that era, I admit it. I had that moment, but we've grown from it and we've moved on, and now we're a much more healthier, you know. But I will say her podcast now is totally different from what it was. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, it's the Call Her Daddy podcast. I think it's totally different, like, from what it was, and it just shows, like, her growth and all that. Anyways, I haven't listened to it in a very long time. I think the last episode I listened to was, like, her Miley Cyrus one. But, yeah, so the sweatshirt is from that. I've literally never worn it outside the house because I don't think I could ever wear something that says Daddy Gang. I just can't. I'm literally, like, no. So this is a very comfy sweatshirt for at home. Anyways, I started reading The Witch Haven. Can we talk about this naked cover? Gorgeous. I didn't even know. I'm literally on page 7. Instagram chose it, so thank you guys if you voted, because I'm not mad about it. All I know right now is we're following Frances, but funny enough, the book hasn't actually said her name yet, but I know from the synopsis. So we're following seamstress. What? We're following Frances, who is 17. She's works as a seamstress for this very, like, I'm gonna say asshole of a boss named Mr. Hughes. He kind of gives off, like, I don't know, he's just very weird because he's like, how are my girls? And then, like, he just came into the shop after hours, and I think he's, like, drunk. And Frances says, I once read that dogs can smell fear. I think men must be able to as well, because his gaze snaps up and meets mine. Which, honestly, I agree. I think men can, or they just know. But anyways, so that's basically where I'm at in the book. So I know literally nothing. And, oh, she has mentioned her brother did die. And I think the opening chapter was the person, like, just committing the murder on her brother. I'm thinking that's what it is from the sound of it. But yes, that's literally all I know so far. I just want to come on here and say I have started the book. I am liking it. And yeah, that's about it. I'm hoping to get pretty far into this book over the next couple of days so I can at least fit in the taking of Jake Livingston. We'll see though, but I'm going to keep reading, and I will update you guys when I have updates. I am about to film my October TBR, which I said I wasn't going to film, but I have the urge to film it, and I'm really excited about the books I'm reading this month, so I said, let's just film it as like an extra video, you know? But I wanted to show you guys my outfit. So I have this top from TJ Maxx. It's like that peplon style with like this smock, and then I have on my faithful black skinny jeans from American Eagle, and then we're wearing Ugg slippers because duh. And then I have my watch, Apple, my band is from Target, and then my ring that my mommy got me. And that is the outfit for filming. Very stylish, very cute. Hi guys, you're currently in my kitchen. I haven't done update for today, so hello, it's currently Wednesday. It is 5:12 at night. I am feeling a little overwhelmed and stressed about everything I have to do today. Good thing I don't have to work tomorrow, so I can be up late. I fully did it to myself because I did film an October TBR, which I wasn't planning on. If you guys watch my vlogs, you know that I said I already recorded a fall TBR. I didn't want to be repetitive, but I just got very inspired and I was excited about the books I'm reading, so I said let's do it. But which means that I want it up this Friday, which means I have to edit it and get it exported and all that, and there's my, you know, so I'm just feeling very overwhelmed. And plus I have to clean my house. Every Wednesday I clean my house. It's in my routine, so I need to do it. There's no option not to do it today. I still have to eat dinner. I have to watch an episode of a show that I am doing for a vlog. And I also, I don't know, I have to read too, because I haven't read. I don't have to read, but like, I don't know. Anyways, so I'm really stressed, but I just had a package come, and I thought I would just take a moment to chat with you guys and unbox this. So hello, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I'll do reading updates after I unbox this, but I bought this yesterday because Amazon was having a sale, and I've kind of wanted one of these for a while, so I got an Echo Show. I have the regular, the Dot, that I'm going to move into my office. Or maybe I'll move it into my bedroom. I haven't decided yet because I have my Google in my office, so maybe I'll have that for my bedroom. I don't know, but I thought we could unbox this together. Oh, it's so little. Look how little she is. I wanted one of these for the kitchen, It's so little. I love getting new gadgets and technology. Like, I love it. What is it about new technology that, like, makes you geek out? I don't know. I love it. Okay, I'm going to set this up, and I'll be back to talk to you guys officially about what I'm doing and reading up. Here she is. I put her by the stove so I could watch Netflix while I'm cooking. And this makes the most sense to me to have it here. But, like, I'm still, like, I want a photo slideshow, and it's not, like, only one of my pictures shows up, so I don't know how this works, but I'll figure it out. I have loved you since we were 18, long before. Okay. Hi. Having my coffee. I'm still stressed. I really don't need to be stressed, but I am stressed, and I think what it is the cause of my stress is the way my house looks. When my house is not up to my when my house is not up to my standards, I stress and it gives me anxiety. So I think I should have dinner, clean, and then get to my content stuff. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I just want to update you guys on reading. So I read a little bit more of The Witch Haven last night and this morning. And I know a little bit more about it now. So we're following 17-year-old Frances, who was a seamstress in New York in 1911. And her brother was murdered. She doesn't know by who or how or what. And one night she is working late at the shop, and her awful boss, who is basically takes advantage of being a man, if you get what I'm saying, comes in drunk and comes at her, and then these scissors like fly across the air and kill him, and she freaks out. And then the next morning she is questioned by the police, and during that questioning, 2 nurses from the Hacks Haven Sanitarium tell her like she's got tuberculosis, you know what I'm saying, she's got that, and they take her away, but that's just a cover up because it's a academy for witches. So that's where I'm at. I'm liking it so far. I am about 90 pages in. I was hoping to read a lot of this tonight. Ow! I was hoping to read a lot of this tonight, but seeing as I have content to do and stuff like that, I don't know how much reading, but I'm hoping to read a little bit of this tonight. I did make progress in my audiobook today while at work. I am 61% of the way through Rock, Paper, Scissors. I now know more about this book because I think when I updated you guys, I didn't really know a lot about this book. So we're following a couple people. We're following Amelia, Robin. We're following Amelia, who is the wife of what was his name? Okay, we're following Amelia and Adam, who are a married couple. Adam has face blindness, like I said, which is very interesting to read about. And then we're also following Robin, who I have no idea who she is yet. She has come in. She lives by this church that Adam and Amelia went to for a weekend. They thought they won a raffle, but it's turning out that they didn't. They're there for a reason, for a purpose. The chapters go back and forth between Amelia writing letters on every one of their marriage anniversaries to Adam, but she's not sending them to him. She's just writing. And then present day Amelia, and then present day Adam, and then we're following Robin, obviously present day. He's gonna knock these over. What are you doing, sir? Wyatt, you're caught red-handed. That is what he does when I leave those doors open. But also all those Book of the Month boxes, I'm debating if I want to keep them or throw them away, because if I move, which I'm not moving for we're throwing them away. Anyways, what was I saying? Present day Robin. And I don't know, both of Adam and Amelia are lying about something. They have marital problems. Robin has them there for a reason, like, and she keeps hinting that one of them isn't going to make it out of this church. So I'm like, what's going to happen? I do really like it. I think Alice Feeney is going to be one of my new favorite thriller authors. But I've only read one of her books, plus I'm currently reading this one. So that's all the reading updates I have for you guys. I'm going to go eat dinner, and then we're going to clean, and I'll probably listen to that while I'm cleaning, and then we'll do content stuff. Anyways, I'm going to get to work. I'm going to go eat because I'm starving, and I'm going to finish House of the Dragon because I have 20 minutes left and I never finished it. I never finished it yesterday. So that's what I'm going to do, and I will catch you guys later. Here it comes.
I miss your texting, your sweet smile, so good to me, so right.
Hi guys, good morning. It is Thursday. It's 9:50 in the morning, and I am here with updates. What was that? Updates. But no. So I am about to head to my parents, but I wanted to give you guys some reading updates because I did manage to read a little bit last night. Let me get the book. I don't know why I just don't have the book here ready for you guys. Okay, so last night I managed to get up to page 122, which is chapter 10 in the Witch Haven, and I am still really liking this. This reads very easily, so if you're looking for a good witch book that you can just flip the pages and before you know it, you're like halfway through the book, check this book out. I mean, granted, I'm not halfway through it yet, but like this is, from what I've already read, I can tell this is going to be a very easy read because last night I was on 122 and I was like, oh, okay, I didn't even realize I read that much. So I do know a little bit more about this book, even more than yesterday, obviously, because I read more. But someone is leaving her notes on her bed about, come meet me, I know what happened to your brother deserves justice. And so she goes out to meet this person, and she has been found by Lena and Maxine, which are two of her classmates and one of her roommates. Maxine is the headmistress's daughter, I believe, and then Lena is Francis's roommate, and they both find her in the middle of the woods, and they find this old spell book, and they open it up, and there's a spell for resurrection in there, and Francis is like, ooh, maybe I can do that, and we're like, no, do that. Nothing ever good comes from a witch who does a resurrection spell. Okay? Can we look at all the examples? But yes, that's all I know about this book, and I am still really liking it. Next update is my audiobook update. So I'm still reading Rock, Paper, Scissors, and I am 84% of the way through this book. And the twist happened. I don't know if this is like the big plot twist or if it's just a twist in the story, but that just happened. And the plot twist was very predictable, but I'm not mad, like, at all. Like, I'm still really enjoying the book. So I didn't put it together at first. I think when I told you guys that who we're reading from, I was wrong about one of the things. I'm not going to say which one I'm wrong about, but I figured it out a little bit later. And then I was like, oh, maybe this is that person. And then the twist happened. I was like, oh, I was right, but, like, I'm not mad. So I'm still eager to see, like, what happens in the rest of the book. Are we going to get another plot twist, or what's going to happen? But yes, so I am really liking it. My morning was productive. I managed to, last night I stayed up way too late. I was up till like midnight editing my October TBR, edited all that, managed to export it, and then this morning I scheduled it and did like the description and all that, which, can we talk about? If you do YouTube, my least favorite part of doing YouTube is the description part, putting in all the links and all that. I hate it so much. I just need to, like, some of it I can copy and paste, but like the book links I can't copy and paste, and that's what takes the longest. But yes, so I did that this morning. So by the time this vlog is up, my October TBR will be up, so I will link it here, down below, wherever. Go watch it. I'm actually really proud of the way I edited that video. It took me literally like 3 hours to edit, and I only had 25 minutes of footage. But I'm really excited for it. So yeah, before I go, I'm going to show you guys my outfit. When is there not a vlog that Wyatt doesn't interrupt? Before I go, I'm going to show you guys my outfit because I like seeing people's outfits. And I don't know, I think it's fun. So let me stand up. I had to put the jean jacket on for the full outfit effect. It's like, keep in mind, it is currently like 60 degrees here in Ohio. So we have on the black skinny jeans, and then I have on Converse, because I always wear Converse. And then I have on this sweater that I got from Shein. You guys have seen this sweater before. It's one of my favorites. And then I just have on this jean jacket from Old Navy. And that is the outfit. And I am going to go to my parents' house. So I will talk to you guys later. Happy Friday. It's the best day of the week in my opinion. But hi, hello, how y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing fabulous. It is 4:51. I got home a little bit ago from my parents' house. I worked out. I did go to Target. I went, you guys, we all know how Target works, right? You go in there and you buy 100 different things you didn't need to buy. You never thought of before you even entered Target and saw them on the shelves. Can we talk about this? What is it about Target that makes us do that? No other store makes us do that except for Target. Like, what is it? Is it something in the air? Do they, like, pump chemicals in the air for us to, like, for a branded adult, spend money, like what is it? Anyways, so I went in there for crew socks because I had this picture of this outfit I wanted to wear for the zoo, and I wanted to have, you know how the cute athletic girlies have like their leggings and they wear their crew socks, like they wear crew socks and then Converse and then you can see the top of the crew sock. Like I wanted that vibe. There was none. What is going on? And then I went there for shampoo. I did get shampoo and heat protectant. Forgot heat protectant. And then I got hand sanitizer. And then I also bought a milk frother. I never even thought, actually that's a lie. I did think of one. I have been looking at the Nespresso one, but those are like $98. It's the brand name, I'm telling you. So I bought one for $30. And that's what I used today for my coffee. And it's delicious. If you're wondering, have I bought any more Nespresso pods? No, I have not. So I'm rocking with my single serve coffee maker. I need to get Nespresso pods. I just cannot fathom spending $30 on coffee. So I'm here to give you guys reading updates because I have so many updates. So I finished Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. I did really like it. However, I don't think it was twisty. And I've noticed that to be a pattern with her books. Like, Daisy Darker wasn't really, like, shockingly twisty. Like, the twists were pretty, you know, guessable. Same thing with Rock, Paper, Scissors. So is that a thing with Alice Feeney? But I did really like both the books I've read from her. Like, they're very enjoyable. So if you're looking for a great thriller author, Alice Feeney. It's not going to have you on the edge of your seat like, oh my god, what's going to happen next? They're just, like, cozy thrillers. Is that even a subgenre? I don't think so, but that's what her writing feels like. A cozy thriller. I know there's cozy mysteries, but these are like cozy thrillers. So I finished that. I'm going to give it a 3-star. Next book I finished was actually The Witch Haven, which I didn't think to finish this book, but I did. I am conflicted on what to rate this book because I did enjoy the plot. I enjoyed the characters. However, I think this book was just way too long. This book is 430 pages long. Why? I think if you cut this by 100 pages, it would have gotten a higher rating just for me. Some of the chapters were very long. I don't know, and it was just kind of weird how there were some scenes between Maxine and Francis. I'm trying to figure out a way to say this without like spoiling anything, but they had like scenes where something would happen and Maxine would be like, I hate you, why'd you do that, that's so dumb, you're stupid, and I'm just like, why are we using that? Like, what's up with that? So I don't know, there was just a lot of weird things in this book, but I did like enjoy the vibes of this book. I loved like the Witchy Academy. I wish we would have gotten more in the academy because I feel like, I mean, this book was definitely centered around finding out who murdered her brother and like who's leaving these notes and all that, and there's also a secret club. What are they called? There's also a secret society that happens in this book that she gets caught up in, and I don't know, I just feel like if this book wasn't what I was hoping it was, I guess, in a way I'm trying to say. I need a witch book that's like at a witch academy and you're following like what they do, the classes they take, like stuff like that. I didn't, but it was alright. I'm gonna give it a 2.5 star, I think. Will I pick up the last book or the next book? I don't think so. But yeah, so there's that. I actually started a new audiobook during my workouts. I saw Haley Hughes talk about this book in one of her newest thriller vlogs, and the books she typically recommends, I typically, like, if I read them, I end up really liking them and agreeing with her. So I trust her opinion. So I decided to pick up, where is it? Hold on. Don't go anywhere. The Last Housewife by Ashley Winstead. Ashley Winstead wrote, In My Dreams I Hold a Knife, right? Is that, hold on, let me double check. Yes, she wrote In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. I really liked that book a lot. So I decided to pick up The Last Housewife, and I'm only on like chapter 3, but it's fast paced, even though I am listening to it through audio, but if I was reading it physically, I would agree that this book is fast paced. Basically, so far all I know is we're following this woman who is Rich. Her and her husband are Rich, and she is basically lounging by the pool listening to a crime podcast, which, girly, same. I do that when I'm lounging by the pool. And this podcast happens to be run by someone she used to know in college, and he happens to talk about this murder. Well, they're ruling it as a suicide, but everyone thinks it's like, but this podcaster thinks it's a murder, and it happens to be one of her old best friends. And then the podcaster is like talking to her, like, if you're listening to this, reach out to me. I need you to reach out to me. So she flew back to New York, and that's all I know. So I'm in it. I'm here. I'm excited to read it. I kind of want this book physically. But again, I'm trying that new thing where if I can get it from the library, I'm going to get it. And if I really enjoy it, like if it's a 5-star book, I'll get it physically. So yes. So I'm deciding what my new physical book is going to be, and I am stuck. So I know I said at the beginning of this vlog that I was going to do The Taking of Jake Livingston, but my copy of the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix actually just became available. And I've been wanting to read this book for so long, so I may read this one instead. I put up a poll on Instagram, seeing what the people over there say. Also, I'm kind of just like excited to use my Kindle because I haven't used it in a while. But the plans for today, I'm actually waiting for my groceries, and I just got a notification that they are running behind, which totally understand, totally get it, but at the same time, I'm like, I have no food in my house. That is my food. My dinner is there. You know what I'm saying? So it's already 5 o'clock. I don't know. I'm hoping it'll get here by 6. I don't know. If it's not here by 6, I'm probably going to have to go, like, to Wendy's, because that is the closest fast food. So the plan is, right now, is I have a boatload of laundry sitting on my couch to fold, so I'm going to do that. Kind of tidy up. There's really not much to tidy up, but tidy up because my dad is coming over tomorrow morning, and we're going to go to the zoo, and I'm so excited to go to the zoo. You guys, I haven't been in the zoo in like 5-6 years, so I'm really excited. I haven't been with my dad since I was probably in like middle school, maybe high school at the latest, but I think I'm more thinking like middle school. No, maybe high school, maybe like freshman year. I don't know. High school was a long time ago, and I try to like block out that memory. You know what I'm saying? Those years, I block it out because I have a lot of trauma with high school, so we just block it out. We don't even think about high school. But yeah, so I'm thinking it's been like easily like 10 years since I've been to the zoo with my dad, probably more. So I'm really excited to take him. He's really excited, which makes me excited. We were supposed to do this back when I had my week off of work, but obviously he got COVID. I had COVID. My whole family got COVID. So kind of ruined that for us. So yes, but it's okay because this time will be nicer because the weather won't be like 90 degrees sweating. It's going to be a little chilly in my opinion, but it's great weather to walk around in. So we're going to do that tomorrow, which I have to be up early because my dad's going to be here at like 8, 9. He's an early bird, which I am too, but I don't like to leave my house that early. I'm like early bird. I'll get up at my house and like sit and have my coffee and watch my like whatever I want to watch. So yes, so the plan is tidy up, and then I will probably read. I'm going to give the poll like an hour, maybe, and I'll see which one I pick. But I will come back when I have updates. Okay, hi. So I've decided to read the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This book has been on my mind since I first saw it last year when I forget who it was holding up and talking about it in a review, and I was like, oh, I need that book. So this book has been on my mind, and the cover has just stuck in my head. Why am I explaining myself? I don't know. Anyways, so I just finished chapter 1. So the book club she was originally part of, boring. Oh my god, I would gouge my eyes out for that book club. So there's this side character named Kitty. Well, I don't know how much of a side character she'll be, or if she'll be like one of the main, like, yeah, she is a side character because she's not the main character. Anyways, Kitty, and she's like, I'm starting my own book club if you want to like come join. And she's like, well, what are you reading? And she's told her, I forget what it's called, it's something. And Patricia was like, I don't really know if that's my type of book. And she goes, it's about two best friends who ended up chopping each other up with axes. Don't tell me you don't want to know what happened. And like, that's the end of the chapter. I'm like, girl, I want to know what happened. But yeah, I am really liking this book. Update on groceries. They're on their way, thank God, because I am starving. And no, I didn't go to Wendy's, which I probably should have, because I feel myself kind of like a headache coming on. And I feel very just like, but it's okay. We'll cook something when it comes here. But yes, I'm going to keep reading and I will update you guys later. I'm back again. And this is such a weird angle and I'm going to regret this while editing. But I love Kitty. Like already, because there's an instance where Patricia's daughter had something happen to her in school. And Kitty like approached them and was like, I heard... Sorry, this is... Southern accent just coming out. She said, I heard what Dotton Phillips' little girl did to you today at school. And she goes, the next time Chelsea Phillips does something like that, Kitty said, barreling ahead, you tell everyone at the top of your lungs Chelsea Phillips spent the night at Merritt Screw's house last month and she wet her sleeping bag and blamed it on the dog. Who says that? I love her. Sorry for the really bad accent and sorry to all you Southerns out there. That's just how like I picture this character talking in my head. Anyways, I'm going back to reading. One more thing. She goes, 2 seconds later, Kitty goes, she tooted at the table too and tried to blame that on my 4-year-old. I like this book. She goes, another thing, she's talking about kids. Kitty goes, aren't they such little pills at that age? Kitty said, watching Corey go. They are peculiar, Patricia said. They're pills, Kitty said. Bitter little pills who ought to be tied up in a sack and let out when they're 18. Here, I bought this for you. And she bought her, like, the paperback cover of the book that they're reading. I mean, I agree. Actually, no, I don't, because even when they're 18, I remember being 18 and... Okay, back to reading. Cosby Show. They're watching the Cosby Show. Wow. I remember watching that. Nervous. Like, I know when people stand around other people, it makes some people nervous. So I'm sorry, but I just don't feel like sitting because I've had coffee. Anyways, hi guys, happy Saturday. I don't know why this lighting is so yellow. Yeah, that's better. Hi guys, happy Saturday. I hope you guys are doing so lovely. I am so excited today. If you can tell, I'm going to the zoo today with my dad. I'm waiting for him to come here. We thought the zoo opened at 9 a.m. I forgot that in the, like, colder months they open at 10 because of, like, the light and stuff like that. But I didn't tell my dad because I'm hoping maybe we'll go to breakfast because I haven't had any. I've just had coffee, which is why I'm like really anxious because I don't have food in my stomach. Anyways, I'm here with reading updates because I have updates. So last night on my Kindle and a little bit this morning, I ended up getting to the 41% mark of the Southern Book Club Guide to Slaying Vampires. That is such a long title. And I am really enjoying this book. I feel like this book is going to be a 5-star book for me, honestly, just by the way it's going. I love Kitty. Kitty cracks me up. I feel like that's, if I were to ever have children, which, you know, not a topic that's on my mind right now and not a topic that I ever think about, honestly. I feel like I would be Kitty. But, yeah, I don't know. This is just a fun book. I mean, it's not fun as to what's happening, but it's like a fun, silly, goofy time, and I'm here for it. Like, I love Grady Hendrix writing. Like, I figured that out when I read The Final Girl Support Group. Absolutely love that book. I ate that book up, so I'm kind of eating up this book too. And basically what's happening is, I think I explained a little bit last night, but we're following Patricia, who's just like really not happy with the way her life goes. I mean, she's a mother, and she's like a housewife, and she does like what men expect women to do, you know, cook, clean, take care of the children. She doesn't really have a life of her own, so she joins this book club with these women that she knew from a prior book club that was just like a really boring book club. And this book club, they read like fun, like not fun, but like, you know what I'm saying, like love books, and they also read like a lot of true crime books. Like they read a Helter Skelter book. I think they've read a Charlie Manson book. Did they read a Ted Bundy book? I don't know. They just read like a bunch of books like that, and I'm here for it. I want to be in a book club that's like that. And then one night, she's home alone with her kids, and her kids are like, there's someone on the roof, there's someone on the roof. And she goes, oh, it's probably a shadow or something. And then she hears it, and she's like, oh, there's someone. So she goes around the room, and she goes around the house, and she locks all the doors and windows and stuff like that. And then she's like, stay here, go out with your gran in the garage room. I'm going to go run to call someone because their phone lines weren't working. And James, which is the neighbor we've met, the handsome neighbor, comes and is like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Obviously, he was walking on the roof. I mean, come on. And so basically James has like inserted himself into her life. Like she views James as someone like who's exciting and she can have conversations with about books and adult stuff and like likes him in life. And then one night something happens to the grandmother and the grandmother's caretaker, which, ew, my worst fear. I'm just going to say it involves rats. I hate rats. I hate rodents. I don't like creepy crawly things like that. Like, their tails. Anyways, sorry if you have a rat. I'm so sorry, but like, I just can't do it. Like, I cannot do it. I'm not even going to go on a tangent about that because I have experiences with rats. So I'm not even going to talk about it. But anyways, so something happens, and I think it was like a week later, she goes and checks on the Mrs. Green, which was her mother-in-law's caretaker. So she was like, someone's taking our kids out to the woods. Like, they come back and they're tired, they're not eating, they look sick and all that. And so she's like, I wrote down a license plate of this van that has been creeping around here, and it happens to be a white van that has the same license plates as James. And so she's like, I know who it is, Patricia. And so like, yeah, so that's basically where I'm at in the book. And she has seen James in the act of something, and so now she knows that she's already had her doubts, but she's like, oh my god, now I know. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. I really, really like it a lot. This morning while getting ready, I listened to The Last Housewife by Winstead, and I am 18% into this book, and I'm really liking this book a lot. And just the way like Ashley has written this cop, it has gotten me so angry. This cop, I hate this cop. He is so disgusting. Like, just, I guess one thing is, this girl went to report something that happened, and he was like, well, maybe if you didn't wear that, or maybe if you wore something that covered your ass, this wouldn't have happened. You wouldn't have been in this situation. Or maybe if you didn't go get drunk, this wouldn't have happened, and blah, blah, blah. Or maybe if I didn't have every girl whining and crying, accusing, allegedly, these men to do, and I'm like, I know this police officer did not just say that, and only a woman could write a man being that way, because a man, let's be honest here, a man would never write his own gender being that way, like, ever. I mean, maybe there has been some male authors to write their own gender like that, but like, come on, in their mind, they can do no wrong. So, But yeah, I really like this book. This book actually feels like another 5-star read. Honestly, if these 2 books are 5-star reads, like, boom, that's it. But yes, so that's all the reading updates I have. I'm currently waiting for my dad to get here. He's on his way, according to my mother. My mom just texted to let him. She's like, "Your father's on your way. Have a good day. Stay warm." But I'll show you guys my outfit because I've been doing these. It's nothing special. So I got this jean jacket because it is. Hey Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 58 degrees.
It's cold. Sorry if I just made any of your go off. It's cold, so we got the jean jacket because I know it's going to get a little warm being out in the sun and walking around, so I can just take this off. And then underneath we got the hoodie for Ohio State Buckeyes because they're playing today. I think they're playing Michigan. Alexa, who does the Ohio State Buckeyes play today?
Number 3 ranked Ohio State football will play on the road against Michigan State this afternoon at 4 p.m.
Oh, that's a good time. Okay, so 4 p.m. So we play Michigan State, which we got this. We got this. And then I just got leggings because comfortability. And then I'm not wearing anything on my feet but my UGG slippers. So yeah, that's it. The finishing touch. I'm going to take this off because it's hot and my dad just left, but I've got like 45 minutes till he gets here because parents live far from me. Oh, we got a watch and then my Ohio State ring. Well, it's not Ohio State. It's got Ohio with a heart. My mom got it for me. But the finishing touch is my perfume, which I'm actually almost out of this. This is my favorite perfume. This is the perfume I'm wearing on my wedding day. It's Gucci Bloom. I'm not even like dating or anything, but I'm just saying I already know my wedding perfume. So I'm gonna put some of this on. This is so expensive, but like worth it. And I actually need to get another one because I am almost out. But yeah, those are all my updates. Such a random update. I'm so sorry, but I am going to sit on the couch, read more of the vampire book. That's such a long title. And you guys are coming along with me to the zoo, so enjoy the B-roll of all the animals, and I will talk to you guys hopefully later today. We'll see. Okay?
Where that usually. Oh. A piece of tree burning. It's too bad you can't see the eye. Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? Huh? Oh my God. What do they do? Like eat all damn day?
I got it.
Becomes a little bit of a diva and doesn't want to do the rest of the day. Typical cat. But she can do a lot more stuff than at the door or what we'll show you here.
I just like those lights.
Those are just like little tigers. He's putting some energy into getting that plant. Oh.
Where's the rhino? You see him? The rhino? The rhino? What can it be?
am here to show you a book I got in the mail, give you guys reading updates, and then wrap up this vlog because this vlog is a long one. I already know it is because I edited half of it and it was at like 40 minutes and I was like, okay. So let me do audiobook first. So I'm still reading The Last Housewife by Winstead, and I am currently, let me get it, 51% into this book. I'm really loving this book, you guys. It deals with a cult, which I didn't know, but some of this stuff, I was reading this book, and the men in this book make me so angry. I was grooming a dog, and I was like, gross. But I am really liking this book a lot. It's giving 5-star feels. I already know, and I want it for my shelf. Next reading update is, so I actually finished the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. 5 stars, you guys. I absolutely love this book. If I would have started it earlier, like on Friday, I would have read this book in one sitting easily. I flew through this book. I ate it up. Grady Hendrix is easily becoming one of my favorite authors. I mean, I've only read 2 of his books so far, but both of them I've absolutely loved. I think what he did with this book is, I think this is categorized as a horror book. I could be very, very wrong, but he made it comedic with the characters. Kitty is probably one of my favorite characters of all time. I loved Kitty. I guess empowering to read this book, to see a group of women come together and kind of take down this man, and how they were like, we're not just here to cook, clean, care for the kids, be a wife, we're more than that, and I really liked that. There are some stunning moments in this book. Okay, so this is one. Why do you pretend we do is nothing? She asked. Every day all the chaos and messiness of life happens, and every day we clean it all up. Without us, they would just wallow in filth and disorder, and nothing of any consequence would ever get done. Who taught you to sneer at that? I'll tell you, someone who took their mother for granted. Truth. No, this one, when they were talking about their book club, one of the women go, the problem with book club these days is too many men. They don't know how to pick a book to save their lives, and they love to listen to themselves talk. It's nothing but opinions all day long. Truth, though, men have opinion about everything, and especially stuff that doesn't involve them. They love to have an opinion about. Okay? So, truth. But yes, I just really loved this book a lot. It's become one of my favorites, I think, for sure. I liked that the vampire in here wasn't like the vampires we're used to getting, like how most books romanticize vampires when in reality they're like horrible things. And Grady Hendrix showed that exactly, how vampires are like manipulative and narcissist and like very seductive but yet awful. So yes, I really loved it. 5 stars. So for book mail, I unboxed it on my TikTok, but I actually finally got my copy of Kingdom of the Feared by Kerry Maniscalco. This is the 3rd book in the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy. Something that really bugs me is none of my editions match, and it is eating up at me. Like, I thought about it today at work, and then when I went to grab this book to show you guys, I was like, oh, let me show you. But yes, that is it for this week's vlog, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe because I would love to have you here. And if you don't already, follow me on my social medias. I'm on Instagram and TikTok. They are always linked down below. Check the description for all my links and books and all that. It's all down below in the description. And I will catch you guys in my next video.